you think is the best answer to what you call the current fad atheism? You said your reaction against religion was primarily emotional. What sort of reaction do you think Dawkins and the rest are currently having to religion? Thanks, Chris, for your email.
Well, I'll tell you a little story. My son Colin, who's very bright, my daughter Carrie is also very bright. Colin is now in high school. He is a good friend who's an atheist, and who's what I would say a fad atheist. And he said, Dad, my friend told me that he read The God Delusion, and that if I read The God Delusion, he will bet me that by the time I finish that book, I will no longer be a Christian. I said, Colin, read The God Delusion, and you and I will discuss it, and we'll read Scott Hahn's book, which is a new one, which is an answer to The God Delusion. We'll look at some websites which talk about what are the holes in this man's arguments. And I said, we'll invite your friend. I said, tell him, if you read The God Delusion and you're still a Christian, he has to read a book, and then we can start discussing books with him. So my son this past summer read The God Delusion, worked his way through it, and trudged his way through it. And, you know, we talked about it, and then at the end, he told his friend, I've read the book, I'm still a Christian. And his friend said, well, you know what? I never really read it myself. I think a lot of these fad atheists, they bloviate, they get on the internet, they blog about stuff, they talk about things. I don't think any of them reads anymore. I think they might read a chapter or two, they may see an extract on a blog, they may hear their friends talk about it. I don't know how to answer the fad atheism because it's irrational. How do you answer something that's irrational? Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, we just have to witness by who we are and what we do. As all fashions and as all fads, it will die out. Something worse will come to take its place, but it will die out.
Yeah.
So